And we are live on the Hordecast live, hanging out with Left4DEAD from Peoria, Illinois. And we got the Harvester hanging out over here. Scoocha Lucha, who was also at the Super Show last night with me. After we get done talking with these guys, we're going to review that show. So, getting to our guest, how you guys doing tonight?
Very well, thank you.
Man. Fuck yeah, man. Feeling good.
We appreciate you guys on. I'm a longtime fan myself. I grew up around this stuff. Different eras went on in Peoria. Yeah, there was the Taxi, Mudvayne, Newborn Aggression era, and then the Anger Wound thing. And you guys came out near the end of that era, I believe.
Yeah, I think we picked up that torch a little bit and kept running with it the best we could, especially in this area. We embraced sort of the foundation those guys laid. So for sure.
Absolutely, man. And I got to say, I don't want to jump too far ahead, so I'm going to ask you guys real quick. What was your influences growing up in music before you guys got involved in music?
Ooh, fuck. That's a deep one. Especially that'll be tough for you to. I'll start because it'll be pretty quick to the point. I mean, I was a kid that grew up listening to fucking whatever was in the top 10 at 10, whatever my radio could pick up, right? But ultimately, I think I picked up, I was listening to Scotty when he was on, and I was like, man, me and this motherfucker were like long lost twins because we grew up sort of the same way, listening to hip hop and doing that thing. But I think, going back to Motley Crue and fucking Run DMC, Beastie Boys, that's my foundation, like truly of going, I want to fucking do that, man. Like how that music kind of made me feel, what I was doing in my life at the time, growing up fucking into a young little teenager and shit. So I think let's just keep it simple like that and say, I even talk about that shit in music, like fucking horror movies, metal, and fucking old school hip hop. That's Bud Cassidy, man, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're
No, shit. Shit. I like everything. I like it. I truly like everything. So like, I'm influenced by it all. I wanted to be, a bass player in a heavy metal band because of Nikki Sixx, for sure. So obviously Motley Crue, but yeah, dude, I literally love all forms of music. Like my favorite band in the whole world is like Chicago. I fuck with Chicago so heavy, it's insane. But Peter Cetera, he's that motherfucker. But yeah, I just love music, dude.
Hell yeah. It's kind of how we all came together, man. There was no rules. Left4DEAD was kind of right, and we all came from, Fuzzy. He was a big Doors guy. He loved the Doors, and he loved Nirvana. So there was like, that all that range of fucking inspiration, and we had a lot of guys come through, a lot of fucking badass, members that brought a lot of different backgrounds, and I think it just made us more eclectic and grow more fucking arms as Left4DEAD grew. We kind of expanded in style and message, and I think that's kind of how we developed that next level of, extending to all different kinds of ears and shit, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, this dude is fucking, he's another big juggalo, man.
Drum department, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually, I grew up in a family of musicians, and they all played blues. So that was like what I grew up on. And then I found death metal. And then I was selling meat, and I got my first Cottonmouth Kings. I think it was a CD, actually. I don't think it was a tape. I'm a little bit younger than these guys, but yeah, so that's where it all started for me.
I was going to bring that up, too. Y'all have that love for that juggalo shit, man. I was going to bring that up before we got into the formation of your band. How did you all each discover that sound, and how and when did it really pull you in? I mean, I know it does for all of us that are juggalo, but I know particularly you guys like to celebrate that on stage.
Yeah, I think a big part of performing too comes from that shit, being lucky to see like the clowns in Peoria a bunch, you know. When I just learned a lot from entertaining people and all the energy and everything, you know. Same with the Kings. Like I had never seen anything like that. Like a drummer with a fucking lowrider bike and people blowing weed, you know, with no cares. Like that was all. That's why I still walk out with joints and shit, because that's like something I always wanted to do. You know what I mean? So it's like little things like that.
Sure.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So
I actually got into the clowns and all that basically through CJ and Scotty, who you had on before, and so yeah, but that was before even joining Left4Dead and stuff. So Bud was already all over that shit. So
I think
it was natural.
Yeah.
It was just natural.
everybody,
Start keep blowing smoke in the fucking camera, y'all.
it's foggy here. The weather's, you know, the clouds, you know.
Can't see shit.
just let loose on this show. You know, you got to worry about being home.
We're watching the Bulls game too.
We're missing the neck piss.
I know. No, we got Harvester and fucking.
What up, Harvester? Hell yeah, bro.
Well, I'm blind as fuck.
I'm definitely Team Harvester, man.
Harvest the way, the great, the neck pistol will piss down your neck from 3 blocks away. He's got accuracy like a motherfucker.
The neck pisser, a.k.a. the little boy from Stand By Me, want to see a dead body?
Hell yeah, I like that.
You won't let that fucking drop. That fucking it makes me crack up every time you talk about that. It's fucking hilarious, dude. All right, so you guys did a lot for the you know, as you guys were getting your album together. You guys formed. You guys, let's talk about the formation and leading up to Bodog.
Leading up to what?
Bodog.
Oh shit.
You know, you guys fucking too cool to fuck with that shit. Talk about it.
Formation of Left4Dead, kind of in a nutshell, you know, it's been a couple decades now, man. And
Well, speaking to the old pre-generation, Mr. Pill, a band that was quite active with
Taxi
the
War
Taxis
Dance.
and kind of was born out of that.
Yeah, out of Rockford. I mean, originally that's where I was born and raised, Northern Illinois, Rockford, Illinois, and I was kind of recruited by 3 guys in that area. They were all kind of shunned from the projects they were in, and they came up with Left4Dead, basically based off of, you know, where they were starting again and kind of how they were kicked out of their bands for whatever reason.
You, Bud?
Huh?
Was there a tryout process for you?
Yeah, man, it kind of went like this, bro. This is cool. So Shane Briggs, our original guitar player, he was in Mr. Pill, and you know, he left the band and he came and worked at a place. I was locating underground utilities at the time, right? And this cat came to my job, and he had to ride along with me to train. And I knew who he was. You know, I've seen Mr. Pill shows. I was a big local scene guy up there because moving back fresh out of the Army, I came back to the local area and wanted to get into that really bad. So here I am. I know this guy, and I had to drive out to Chicago. So it's about an hour drive from Rockford. And I'm ripping Reveille and 40 Below Summer, and I'm just fucking. He's kind of freaked out because I did, you know, I don't hold back. I think you guys know me. The music kind of takes me for a ride, and this cat's looking at me like, what the fuck, man? So, you know, a couple weeks later, after that week, I think he hit me up. Those guys were sort of jamming together. He said, you want to come down and kind of hear what we're writing? They had a couple songs written, and, bro, I had a backpack full of lyrics, bro, or poems or, you know, whatever, therapy letters, however you want to call them, right? And I went down there, and they started jamming a song, you know, it was pretty cool. I was like, all right, badass, you know, and I said, you guys got a mic? And they're like, a mic? I said, yeah, just let me freestyle. And I got on the mic, dude, and kind of ripped some of the writings I had, and we had 2 songs written in like 30 minutes. It was pretty insane. And
What were
that
the
was my tryout.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome, man. The energy was, you know, it was just like, fuck yeah, family right away. And it was 4 of us, so we said, let's go with the 4. We were a little twisted, so we said, let's flip it backwards, and we came up with, you know, the old Fantastic 4 logo. We just turned it around, man, because, you know, we're going to be a little awkward. And that's keeping the new metal in us too, bro. We all came from fucking Stuck Mojo, and I'm a huge Mudvayne guy and Slipknot and all those guys. So, I mean, I'm a new metal
Stuck
fucking.
Mojo.
That's my favorite music of all time. That and R&B in the early '90s.
I remember that.
But,
Big Walk.
because that's one of my
I know Stuck Mojo too.
5. Primer 55. Who's that?
fuck yeah.
Primer 55. Hell yeah.
I was there at that show. One of the last ones that Jason did at the Tops and Tails. Remember that fucking show? You guys were there.
Oh, yeah. That was great. We karaoke'd afterwards.
Oh yeah.
I just said afterwards.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I remember that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, we had a great fucking time.
That
Absolutely.
was a few far between.
One of the best MCs.
R.I.P. Jason.
Yeah, the best, man. I got to see him at the Gathering of the Juggalos also perform with the first night in Peoria, Primer 55.
Is that 1999 or what was that?
That was 2001, 2002?
2002?
Yeah. The Gathering in
Peoria was like the second, or that was the riot one, right?
Yeah, that's the one where they busted out the riot shit, yeah. But
Yeah.
Primer 55 was night 1 before Blade Dead Homie, and then after that was fucking Dark Lotus.
Oh, that's a sick ass set right there.
Yeah,
We performed after Dark Lotus at the Gathering in
Hell
the
yeah.
free show tent,
Right before Onyx.
right before Onyx, yeah.
That's what I'm going to get next, you guys.
Smoked out Onyx. That was one of my
They
favorite
smoked
memories.
all of our weed. They just took that shit over.
That was one of our favorite memories.
They came strapped with, blunt sticks, but no weed. They smoked all of ours.
So did you guys actually go to the Gathering and gather for the weekend for a little bit, or did you just kind of, we need to get the fuck out of here?
We got there early.
Yeah. That's a
Took it
funny
in.
story, yeah.
Yeah.
They put us in the VIP camping and parking area, like where all the VIP artists were, like Ice Cube and all the big stars of that gathering. And there was LEFT4DEAD just parked in the middle of this meadow. These fools wake up and see this shitty van and trailer with motherfuckers sleeping on top of the van, just dead in a lawn chair, Then waking up, just immediately partying, throwing footballs around, running loud ass music. They came and were like, "What's your parking?" They told us to come here, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to be here." And they're like, "Let us take you where you're supposed to go," and quickly got us the fuck out of there.
It was a great time.
Yeah,
Great time.
yeah.
Great fun.
That was wild. That shit. I swear to God, you just be walking around oh look, there's people fucking just right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got tents set up with pretty much anything you want to buy in the world. It's there. It's awesome.
Old
This
Cave
is
and Rock
great time.
Lonely days.
What?
Anybody cool before they made you move, though?
Oh no, I don't recall. No,
So.
we met no one. We met no one cool.
Not until we played. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, Onyx and the dude from what was that? That band Menace to Sobriety.
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys?
man.
Yeah, minutes.
They were the shit, man. They were a fun ass band.
Yeah, Minister Brian Rowe from that J Rowe. He fucking does a show called The Rowe Show. Shout out to The Rowe Show. They fucking do a podcast like we do now. So, but they're really fucking, dude, they got Ken Shamrock on their shit. They got the Devon Dudley on his shit. You got Eric Bischoff on his shit.
Oh, shit. Ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The singer from
That's
Minister
fucking cool.
Brian, doing good.
Hell yeah, man.
Fucking A.
What show did
Jay's
you
been
guys
killing
do
it
that
on
had
his
the worst
podcast.
porta potties?
Oh.
Yes.
Nah, I got different answers. I did a bunch when I was in primer. I did a bunch of festivals that I can't believe I didn't get something from sitting in them. Like honestly, it was like disgusting.
Yes.
Like seriously,
Yes.
like the most I've like, and it's like not even all just shit. It's like people just throwing shit in the porta potty, and like so it was like shit on top of like literal shit, like on top of shit, and so like the shit built up like a motherfucker. It was gross as
Pretty
fuck.
shitty.
Yeah, you're like afraid that like your shit's gonna touch your butt or something.
Yeah, you gotta hover.
Hey, that shit has piled up out of the like past the seat at some of them festivals, man. I've opened it up and be like, nope.
Nope, my
Yeah.
balls. I'm not letting my balls touch it. So nope, not sitting.
I
usually just hold it.
When
I
it's
just
sitting
go in there
this
and I
high
stomp it
above
down.
the seat, that's
This was actually it was called the Naughty Donkey Festival. So I mean, you know, it
Winning, bro.
seems right. It just seems
Where was
right.
that at?
Michigan.
Oh.
Some like abandoned race car tracks turned like meth lab. It was
Yeah.
far.
Fuck yeah.
It was crazy. We had to hold the fucking promoter by knife point to get paid. It was fucked up. Very fun. I have PTSD from that shit.
So I want to talk about the first time I saw you guys and
What?
a little bit of how I got to know you guys. You guys came from an era where Hollywood Undead and all these other bands that were fucking building traction on MySpace. I thought I'd bring that up a little bit because you guys used MySpace like a motherfucker back in the day to push your music.
Miss that shit, man.
Oh man.
And you guys miss that shit?
Oh,
yeah.
That shit.
I clung to it. I was like one of the last people to leave MySpace and do Facebook.
Word. I didn't go to Facebook till like 09.
I was like, please come back. Yeah, because it was pivotal to a lot of our early success. Yeah, MySpace was it, man. We really used that platform, to the best of our ability, and yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, nothing cooler than
R.I.P.
going
MySpace.
to people's pages and seeing their song on there. Shit.
Yeah,
Cool.
with top tens, being a cool, some sick ass band put you in their top 10 and shit. You're just like, boom.
You know, ultimately bring back a little bit of that past was like that's where me and Nick met was MySpace. And you know, when Left4Dead and Nick Bell sort of came together, that's when Left4Dead kind of took its next step. Obviously, we came down to Central Illinois, completely relocated for 99X because of Joe Greenwood and
At the time,
yeah, big time. The bands down here, Mindset and Justify and 3 a.m. Project. All those cats embrace us, man. Like you want to talk about badass musicians that just took these cats in that came out of nowhere. Yeah, so it was cool, man. You know, coming from Rockford was a great local scene. I loved it, but I felt like the radio kind of killed it up there. Where the radio down here was playing Friday and Saturday night fucking local jams when people were getting ready to go out to these bars. So it was like, fuck, they were promoting the music when everybody was getting ready to go out. I mean, ultimately, that's how you're supporting your scene, man. Your radio station's bumping that shit. And they're like, hey, these guys are playing down here tonight, and you had all these different venues popping. I don't know what happened, right? Politicians fucked it up for everybody. But that I felt like once I was a part of that, man, and Nick just lives music and all the channels he's had. He booked us a tour with amazing bands, and that's what kind of got us into Bodog. Kind of to finish what you was asking earlier, and that was just another opportunity to sort of, kind of see the world that way. So it's cool, man.
So, show kind of idea where they were going to do like a battle of the bands, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we had to win a lot. We played a lot of shows to win that.
That was a
By
year
the
and a
time
half
we made
process,
it, we were
right?
like,
Yeah,
we're
it was
good.
Over a year for sure.
We won. We're
Dude,
cool.
we hit TV land and shit got weird for us. I mean, we were a bunch of fucking. Left4Dead lived it, and I don't know if TV was something we was ready for, and I think we just drank too much Jägermeister.
We are
So
FW,
after
bro.
the first show, they blamed it on the blood capsules, bro. Fuck that. We were like giving the finger to these interviewers because we were like, man, fuck that cold ass. I don't know. It's,
We also destroyed their shit too. So.
yeah, we I don't know. We fucked it up, but we did our best, man. I mean, I think that the journey there was the best part of it, especially to share those winning ranks with Mindset Evolution back in those 2 Peoria bands. To come out of the entire Midwest,
To sell out the Metro.
yeah, to
in
sell out the
Chicago.
Metro in Chicago. That was a huge thing for the city and the whole local scene. I felt like it really juiced us, and man, they kicked ass. They really represented well too. So it was dope, man. I'm glad we was able to win it, but ultimately the TV part of it just wasn't for us. But yeah, salute.
It's still a good story, and we're still talking about it these days. So you know, it's a
Yeah,
legendary.
man. Oh, yeah.
But
Appreciate
let's move along. I was going to talk about somebody did mention the Underground Death Squad.
Fuck yeah.
Motherfuckers before that were the Cadavers. Now, I first time saw you guys Flaw at the Expo Gardens, and you
Fuck
guys did a killer fucking set. The intro was amazing. Seeing you guys all at once, fucking just throwing down like you guys were, and there was fucking like I said in Scotty's fucking episode, there was fucking kids 14 to 16 beating the shit out of grown adults in the crowd. Now,
Yep. Yeah, dude. I mean,
went from
Yeah.
having like with the
they
Cadaver.
used to call us like goth soccer. You know, we cut off Dickie shorts and wore big black striped socks and we rocked Dickie shirts. We brought, you know, there was a different thing to us, you know, and I felt like kids started to dress like that. And then they caught on with the show. I thought the live show always energized the crowd, you know, and I think they wanted to take that with them. The message we had was be yourself, you know, and let shit rip, man. Don't ever let anybody hold you back. Keep it deadly, right? So, yeah, the Death Squad, bro, it was just badass motherfuckers at the time trying to represent. Music was trying to get to like straight edge, and motherfuckers were acting stupid about drinking and smoking pot, so they were bringing milk. You know, it was silly, but those kids to this day, man, they're bringing their kids to our shows now, bro.
Yeah,
And that means a lot to us, right? So,
Crazy old.
yeah, old dude still trying to get it done. So, them kids come out and represent for us now too. So it's pretty cool.
that's fucking awesome, dude. Because I was gonna say those kids are probably grown up by now.
Oh
I mean, and us as the older crowd that were watching you guys, seeing these younger guys, like it was MySpace that got me built up to you guys. And then when I went and saw, everybody's like, "Oh, you're just going to see Flaw, man." There's these other great bands going to be opening up. I was like, I ain't seen any local bands in a long time, so I don't know what to expect. But when you guys came out, it was like another. It's like the quality was ramped up. Like I've seen Mudvayne in their paint, but I got to admit, man, seeing you guys first time all done up in your gimmick at a show like that was like just the thing I needed to get back into what the local scene was all about, because you guys were doing so well.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, humbled there, bro.
I appreciate it. I mean, seriously, dude. I was surprised that you guys didn't gain enough traction to get a lot more notoriety and get national exposure. But the fact that you guys are local legends and can just play wherever you want once or twice a year, and people will all gather to it, it's awesome, dude. I'm glad that you guys got that for yourselves.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. That's rad. That means a lot.
So you guys also opened up at ICT and Head PE at the East Peoria Convention Center, going along with the underground theme.
Yeah, that was awesome. We played in like this little concourse, like you go through to get into the show. So I mean,
They set up fences, a big ass fence, right?
yeah,
All the way around, and we were enclosed inside the fence as they filed everyone in to, you know, check their tickets and then file into the actual auditorium. We're set up,
it was a wild
fucking
setup.
wilding
It was
these
rad.
fucking all these cats out, man, as they're going into ICP. So yeah, it was fucking cool.
We had strategy with us there.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Strategy, represent St. Louis.
So how is Strategy these days? Is he still working in music?
He's a tattoo artist, has his own shop, does a lot of fishing. Just had a child recently. I mean, I say that, and the kid's probably like 6.
Right.
But that's just how shit works for me.
Band years, man.
But he's doing good overall. Very well for himself. Doesn't really do music and shit that much anymore at all, really.
I'm sure he could, though.
Oh, sure.
Anytime he wants to come out of retirement and do a track with us, fuck yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
it again. Let's run it back.
Hell yeah. That'd be epic. We should make it happen.
Nick, you're running your own label, and I just wanted to let you have a minute to let people know about it. I mean, tell us about your God-Size Records.
God Size Records it's been around since like 2017 or something. So it's pretty fairly new, but feels like it's been forever. But yeah, I've done a lot of cool stuff. It's been a platform to be able to release music that I'm really into, or bands that didn't get to put albums out, like that had records, that like Depswa recently put out one of their records. LEFT4DEAD, we finally got to have our record put out after like 10 years, and even some of the older stuff, Darker Than Fiction, a lot of cool stuff. Got a new El Nino record coming out soon. The Monarch is a great band. It's like a super group. Check that shit out. Like, damn, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Ricketts, obviously.
Oh yeah, I love.
Excited about that one. Shout out Scott Rose, the Ricketts camp.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
watched that interview with Scott Rose. Posted on that. I didn't realize the guy knew so much, and knew so many people, and was around so much. Made me have a lot more respect for the singer from Ricketts there.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Scott's awesome.
Yeah, he's another lifer, man. He's been doing it so long, so good at it. Knows exactly what he wants, man, and fucking kills it every time.
Yeah.
A long history with Silence Is Broken.
Silence Is Broken.
Sounds SIB.
Yeah.
Finding ghosts now, basically.
Yeah, there's some, Aaron Fisher, the vocalist, one of my bestest friends, like a little brother to me. We go way back when we first started in band. So yeah, we've been dreaming for years together. He's fucking awesome. And yeah, they're still doing it, man. Their new stuff is amazing. They recorded tracks with Morgan Rose from Seven Dust, and man, it's good stuff. You guys check it out. Finding Ghosts, still representing Northern Illinois up there in Rockford, and shout out to them too, man. They're real good guys still.
Another set of your homies was Sick Frown from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah. Legends.
Yeah.
Legends. That's such a good. Yeah. We'll just say, I hope they're watching this. We miss you dudes, man. Fuck. Let's get together and talk about it.
I still listen to their shit all the time. There ain't one
Yeah.
that goes by that I don't listen to at least one Sick Frown track on YouTube. So
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of their tracks.
one of the most hardest working bands in all the Midwest, man, back then.
Some of my favorite shows were Sick From
Yep.
shows.
Yeah, for sure. Dustin and Glenn,
Family. For sure.
John. Oh yeah, great guys.
somebody said, talk about how Left4Dead got the offer to be Ricketts back in the day. Some don't know that.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how we. I think that's kind of how we developed a relationship with Tom Hazart, actually, and yeah, Scott had basically just. I think like Ricketts did like their first tour or whatever, and Scott basically fired the whole band once they got back, and so they were in need of a band, and Tom had proposed to Left4Dead to, you know, be Ricketts, and we definitely entertained it and began a process of doing it. And then Provo joined Ricketts, and he kind of started putting. Actually, I think Silo did it for a minute, if I'm correct. This other band we used to hang out with back in the day, Silo, and I think they did it for a minute, and then Provo came into the band, and then they started building the band back up with like dudes from Oklahoma City, where Provo was from, and so that didn't happen. But we developed a relationship then, you know, and ended up doing a lot of stuff with Ricketts. Matter of fact, the last tour Left4Dead ever did and the last tour Ricketts ever did was the same tour. It was together. So
U-turn tour.
Yeah. And now I'm actually jamming with Ricketts, and yeah, we got some really dope ass music about to drop soon. And there's some stuff out already you can see, but as far as like a whole new EP, that's basically coming very soon. New video, all that jazz. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. It's full circle.
Right back there. What have you been working on lately?
What have I been working on lately? My new band is Darker Than Fiction. I've been in for like maybe a little over like a year and a half, but we got a lot going on. Had a real busy last summer, and then have a lot of dates coming up this summer, and some big shows in Peoria, opening for Attila, and then I also do 745, which is with Nikki. And we got some shows coming up together. You can actually watch both bands in the same night. Do that double duty shit. Secure that double bag, you know.
Hell yeah.
Double more joints. Bang, bang, bang.
And Bud, you're also in what's the name of that group again?
Once Upon a Giant.
Once Upon a Giant.
Yeah, some guys, you know, at this point, I was gone a while, good 6-7 years in Colorado. Came back recently, just this last year, and
I was gonna say you were gone for a long time, dude. We haven't seen you around these parts. You had to fly in just to do shows.
Yeah. You know, I was out there doing my trade. I've been doing underground utilities for many, many years. It was the engineering side out there, so I learned a lot. And obviously, Denver's the shit. It was really great. It was a good time. Expensive as fuck these days, you know. But miss music a lot. I didn't do it out there. I just fanned out there. Got to see a lot of great venues, a lot of great bands. But coming back, I was ready to write right away. And Left4Dead got back together and started doing shows and stuff. But, you know, guys were busy doing other projects and things like that. So I kind of joined forces with some other cats, you know, Tim Chappie and obviously Josh Bashoner, another Left4Dead cat. And Casey Walker on drums, and you know, yeah, we got a message, we got a narrative, and we're kind of having a good time with it. It's pretty eclectic. But yeah, check it out, man. We're kind of building it from the inside out. We'll be playing probably this summer. We'll say end of May, early June. It'll be a good time. And thanks for bringing it up.
Just recently worked on a song with Scotty X.
Fuck yeah.
The motherfucker.
That it's called Legends.
Yeah.
It's just we're having fun with the term. We're talking about how people, you know, idolize things enough to be misrepresented in life sometimes, and he gets on there and just absolutely fucking
I heard it.
Crushes it, dude. Old school. I mean, I can't wait for that shit to drop.
I know he's on here too, Scotty.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah, it's so dope. It gives me the chills. And that shit drops here in the next few weeks. So, yeah, check it out. Once Upon a Giant, we're on all the platforms. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear that. It's going to be dope.
Man, let's talk about some of the other side projects you guys did. Fucking Red Ethics, man. That was like Left4Dead meets fucking Taxi Warden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was epic.
I was at your guys' first show down in Pops.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Woo.
I remember that, dude. And
Black Adidas. I remember that shit. That was cool.
It blew me away.
You know, I freestyled through a whole song. A whole song we had on that book. I couldn't remember the lyrics. I had to freestyle the whole song. There's a little behind the scene fuck up for you.
You can actually watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, like, I don't even remember what I said.
Set on YouTube.
Yeah,
it is,
it's like Facts of Fiction or whatever. I think Rob Friend or somebody put it up or something like that.
Friendly.
Shout out to Rob Friend.
Yeah,
I was actually just with Bella on Friday night,
sure.
and we were listening to some tracks that we never even finished.
We just rocked it too.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That shit is legit, super dope. And yeah, it's a bummer. It's like it's not. Yeah, it needs to at least be finished. But yeah,
All of you guys that re-released that
It's like boom bang.
I wouldn't even care if it was the old quality. Honestly, I love the tracks that you guys did as Red Ethics. I was a big fan because it was like two of my favorite eras of music at that scene and at that moment, like meshed together. Skinny's such a great drummer, dude. Chicken Labs, like Chicken Labs before their time. If you think about it,
we were just listening to Chicken Lab right before the show. Actually,
anybody out there that ain't heard of Chicken Lab, Harvester, I bet you like Chicken Lab. Check out Chicken Lab.
I'll check it out right now.
You would check it.
Riding on, or what is it? Jesus Christ is flying on a pterodactyl.
Yep, surfing on a pterodactyl. Yeah.
Surfing on a pterodactyl. Fucking badass banger of a song, dude. I don't know if you'll.
Yeah, Skinny's awesome.
Not to mention Bella, who also has ever with the local anesthetic thing.
Yep. One of the best. One of the best.
Great guy.
He's still doing it too. Crazy.
Albert, because I lived in Miami, the same town as him, and I let him know I was doing this podcast. I let him know I was doing good. Things have changed in my life a lot. I'm gonna see if I can work on getting a taxi show with him and Bella, and the ultimate would be to get fucking Jeff from Nihilate. I want to get Jeff from Nihilate on this show so he can talk about punk rock with me, because that would be fucking. I love Nihilate.
Yeah, those dudes been around forever. I mean, I think they're still doing it, right?
They might be, but I ain't seen them in about 10 years. But man, when I saw them, they had been doing it since like 82, and they're still fucking rocking, dude.
Rocking.
Fucking rocking.
With them, I think, with the Pimps.
I think so, yeah.
Them and the Pimps.
Down Beely's Planet. What up?
Maybe Hados.
I saw them together at the Vanilla Ice show down in Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
Dude, dope.
With Low as I remember.
Yeah,
Low as I. Hell yeah. That's
good
my boy,
friends of
Tom
ours.
Hart.
Yeah, good friends. Yeah,
Yep.
good time.
Dude, the Pimps tore it the fuck down, and then Nihilate was up there. Dude, I saw Nihilate at their Hobgoblin Spookadelic show. I went to one of them, and they have that song about the farmer fucking the sheep because of the No Effects song. And there's a guy that showed up, and he won the costume contest. He had a sheep strapped to the front of his bibs, and he was dressed like a farmer. And when he walked, the sheep bobbed like he was fucking it.
That was like this yesterday.
That's like the leprechaun costume or something.
Dr. Chud's ex-ward opened up that show. And if you know who the Misfits are, Dr. Chud was part of the Misfits.
Right. Yeah, drummer. Nice.
Nice.
April 1st, I've got fucking Hawk and Buck fucking Overcome on.
That's
You know?
very shit.
Who?
Overcome.
Hawk and Buff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, bust shit, man.
You know, I
Buff Daddy.
on that shit. So I get to hang out with them and talk about old days and shit. Running around, doing shit, pissing Brian off. It'll be a good show.
Yeah.
I pissed Brian
Yeah.
off.
We just played with them basically, or what was it?
Yeah.
What was it? The Kiss Alive show. Yeah.
Was that the show?
What?
Yeah, the reunion show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Voices of Fury.
Okay, so Voice of Fury never technically had a bass player except for Cody. Did they have a bass player at this show?
Yeah, Bill Cam did it, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So somebody actually played bass for him. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it sounded rad. It was great. That was a really fun day. We're gonna do it again this year. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but might be a little bit of red ethics action happening there. But
So you guys,
we got details to come. Details to come. There's a lot of. We all have things to share in regards to that show, but ain't all ironed out yet. We'll let you know. I can't read the comments. Throwback throwdown. That's what's up.
I seen one comment said, "Do Left 4 Dead still do the daily Kegels?" Came from Kegel Master.
I believe that's your brother. Pretty sure that's Cam.
That's it, Cam. What up, Cam?
But we do, yeah. Kegel Master.
Yeah.
What up, Brookie Powell? The next badass musician in Left 4 Dead, Brooke Powell.
Oh yeah.
Bud's got a fake beard on.
Okay.
Seems to be the trend. Everybody start growing beards. These comments are great, man. We got like
My nut. But it looks like a gnome.
people that wanted to see.
I have to get all close to read shit. This is not cool.
Full screen that.
Can we full screen action this?
Can we?
Can we?
Yeah, right there.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, kind of.
Hey.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, hey. Wow. Damn.
Now we can't see what you see. Our big dumb
Yeah,
ass.
now we just see us.
At least
That's
we can
weird.
read the thing. My
Okay.
dad.
Yeah, we should do that. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Right.
can fit on anybody. So
Do this.
we're gonna take a second. We're gonna do this. Harvester, tell everybody about your fucking giveaway, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to hear about? Because right now I got two. One's an alley appreciation for all the Zooligans out there, whether you're faceless or they're just somebody that is appreciated in the community. And that's going to be a giveaway in the alley, and it's going to be a Barf 2.0. Okay, that's an alley giveaway. It's 100% legit. Pretzel is going to announce it on Friday, the winner. And I also have a Cody Manson giveaway that's going on right now. You got to go on my personal page. It's public. Anybody can like it and share it and comment. You're going to get on there, and then we're going to pick a winner for that too. Remember, I will never hit you up and ask you for any kind of monetary or credit card information. When you win, it comes right from me to you, and that's the fucking bottom line.
I want your credit card information.
Yeah, Killa wants it. You just hit him up with your credit card information. Killa wants that. I don't need that shit. I already have it.
Gotta pay for Bing Bing somehow.
I pay for all these giveaways with my seed that I ship out all across the United States and all over into Europe and stuff.
If you motherfuckers ain't heard it yet, go out and download or fucking add this to your playlist. The Michigan Misfits.
That's dope.
Or whatever.
Yeah, we need to.
Blaze you dead, homie.
Who you dead? Who?
Who you down? Who? Where I'm from is cool.
So if y'all ain't heard that shit yet, go listen to it. Give it a like if you like it. I ain't gonna make you, but we roll with those Michigan Misfits. They're our homies. I wanted to put that out there.
And I'd like
I
to say
might check it
too,
out.
you guys, if you're not on Come Get Your Promo Cut, you need to get over there. Okay? Because I just dropped a dope promo today, and I got some sick track from the Womp thing, and you guys got to get over there and check that shit out.
There you go. So, yeah, the harvester over here with the giveaways. He's a very giving soul. He's also running for president at the House. Vote for fucking Harvester for president.
Vote for Harvester, yeah.
Got my vote.
More shit to come, more giveaways, more shit, because this guy wants it to happen. So if you vote for him, you never know. There might be more active shit going on. And forever be Sally for all the hooligans. The LLE and the AXE boys. All right. So let's get back down to it. So you guys said something about this is the part where we discuss your guys' current situation, future, and where we find your music at. I have shared your guys' album on YouTube through the Facebook and stuff, but you guys are talking about having like a throwback show, like what, once a year? What's the theory behind this?
I mean, we do a Halloween show basically every year, at least a holiday show every year, pretty much. I would think since the inception of Left 4 Dead. But what we were talking about, the throwback throwdown, that's a whole different thing. We don't always perform that. Actually, Left 4 Dead's never performed it, but who knows? Maybe.
A couple things I want to do is do an acoustic set at some point, at some outdoor bonfire type of setting. I think doing an acoustic set with Left 4 Dead tracks would be pretty sick. That's bucket list shit for me. I'm gonna keep pushing that until you guys say yeah. And then I think we'll write a track or two. There's a lot of unwritten stuff that we still have to finish recording, and that'll be cool to put out. So we'll see when we get done.
Fucking Rob, because if it is, I want to say shout out to Rob for giving me the old school shit. I know you told me never to tell anybody that you gave it to me, but I remember you did. And it was
He does that to everybody.
Rob.
He does that to everybody.
He's done it for us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Rob, do you
Hey,
have
got
this?
that shit. We're supposed to
can't
have
find it.
He gives it to us.
There was
exactly.
a pretty good question down there, and it was asking Left 4 Dead what your favorite Left 4 Dead song to perform was live.
I know mine right off the bat.
I guess.
Yeah.
Before the Madness?
Yeah.
Best friend.
That's my favorite song, Before the Madness. That's a badass motherfucker. Or what's the one? Ends
I
Again.
was gonna say, and again.
And again.
Damn, I'm good. Best friend. What's mine?
Ooh. That's tough, man.
I got a question.
You fuckers.
That's tough, man. You like a lot of
You
them,
like some of
man.
the songs.
You know what? Either way, they got me
album.
wrong. I was just gonna make it up on the fly. If they would have both got the same shit, I would have went with it just to make it look good. But
I'm a bad guy because your vocals dope.
I couldn't. I don't know what I would.
I was gonna say coffee shop.
Coffee
He
shop,
always kills
definitely.
Strata's line. So
My
Oh,
Impossible when it comes out.
that's one of my faves. Or I was gonna even say, "Kill the Radio," which
That's
motherfuckers
the- yeah.
don't even know about really, but it's a banger. That's one
I
of
like
those. Your
Red,
face.
Neckbone and Red Shirt.
What?
Neckbone and Red Shirt.
Neckbone or red shirt? Yeah.
those are two good.
Oh, those are old schools.
OG, yeah.
Red shirt was that's like one of the first.
Red Shirt's one of the very first OG Left 4 Dead songs written by
Ever.
Scott McBride and
Right.
Billy Clark. Briggs. Yeah, we just kept that, man, forever. And each member that came in kind of added a little bit to the breakdown. And, fans like that shit. It was like a minute. It was like 57 seconds when we first wrote it. Now it's up to like a minute and 50 because of the breaks. It's one of those things we just kept all these years, man. People like that Red Shirt, running with the Bulls. It's all about motherfuckers, right?
Way. Running with the Bulls, Red Shirt all day.
My dude.
Fuck yeah. Ernest, you had a question?
I do. They said something about an acoustic set. I was just wondering, do you have a preference of what brand of acoustic you use?
Oh man, I think you'd see a lot of little different things. I think we're pretty eclectic with that. You'd probably be like
I have
acoustic guitars mixed with probably a little bit more of.
live bass, really, but I have an Epiphone acoustic. That's what I have.
I could see some beatboxing with some parts with beatboxing.
Isn't that what you asked? What kind of
What's
Yeah.
that?
kind of acoustic guitar?
Yeah, I like it. I have an Epiphone electric, so yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
See, yeah, hell yeah.
Good sound. They're underestimated.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was like a period there for a while. People would choose an Epiphone over a Gibson, which is like their parent company because
Yeah,
Gibson was kind of just putting out some trash for a minute.
yeah. Well, the neck is just so much wider, and you have so much. you don't have as many neck adjustments with them neither. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that really draws me to Epiphone. They're really starting to put out a really good product.
Yeah, this one's fairly old, even as really taking a beating, and it still is,
I mean, they don't lose that sound.
Yeah, 100%.
Takes
That's
about
cool.
gold.
Fuck yeah.
I have a Morgan Monroe.
What?
I have a Morgan Monroe acoustic.
Oh.
Slim body.
Oh,
It's
nice.
not, but it doesn't definitely have that full body sound, but it is good for other songs.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question about I don't know what other people that we jam with, what their acoustic guitars are. But I would
Lucha
assume
Lucha likes to play the acoustic skin flute.
That's definitely CJ.
It's my favorite one.
I'll never forget the time that I went over and I met up with the guys that had a practice room next to you guys at the meat locker.
Oh yeah, the meat house, right on.
That was a weird experience. I was like, yeah, I went and tried out for this band, and I was telling the girl I was dating at the time, Amy Kelch. Shout out to her, she's a cool chick.
Yeah, Amy.
Yeah, Amy was cool. Fucking like the whole fucking thing was like, I went in there, I tried freestyling with them a little bit, and they were like, hey, yeah, we'll get a hold of it, and I never heard another thing. And about that time, I started rolling real heavy with Overcome and helping them out with the whole roadie thing. And yeah,
fuck yeah, I remember that, bro. Shout out to Amy too. Yeah, Amy was like was my neighbor. She lived a few houses down. She lived right there, Atlantic and Fry with me. Yeah, we was in the hood together.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good folks, man.
Good folks, exactly. And fucking Kat. You guys remember Kathleen, the tall girl I would go to shows with?
Kat every once in a while.
Yep, I just recently seen her.
Shout out to her. She's cool as fuck. She's doing good with her. I mean, I'm glad to see that everybody's just come around to fucking. At least we're doing, you know.
Me too, man.
We didn't think tear us down or kill us yet, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, I love it. You guys doing cool shit, man. We appreciate it. We're really happy to be out here tonight. Sure.
And I don't know if you guys got any of these available anymore. These might just be rare as fuck because I got one. It was handed to me from either Bud or Nick handed me this. I also got a burnt CD at the Brass Rail where you guys used to fucking literally live.
Yeah, a few of us.
Peacock out there, you guys. A fucking peacock. Their pet peacock. It was awesome.
Sadie Mae.
Sadie Mae.
Yeah,
That's your soul.
That was rad. Good times.
Fucking awesome.
Brass Rail.
This is what.
Yeah, R.I.P. Brass Rail. All right, this is a remembrance show. I'm gonna pour one out for it.
Peacock makes a very good sandwich if you slice it real thin.
Oh shit!
I bet.
Is that smoked?
Oh yeah, smoke it. You can brine it. You can put it in the fryer. It's good.
We're not talking.
As long as you don't cook it medium rare like you did chicken.
Oh, you never cook it medium rare. It'll really just blow through you.
Slice of cock.
Yeah. Never a bad thing.
One of my favorite shows with you guys, and I caught Bud's face mask. I remember this. This is a little neat fucking story. That's when you guys came out with the bandanas, and you guys opened up for Spine Shank.
Okay, is that the hub?
Yeah.
Hub forum?
Yeah.
Suicide Silence played too.
Yeah. And Bury Your Dead.
Fuck yeah.
That was
Yeah. And like somebody else with some other band with us, like
like a local.
Yeah, some other
Can't remember.
some other cool band like Clocks or some shit. I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, that was a good show, dude. You guys,
play
any of you guys fuck with these?
that?
Yeah,
Oh my god, these things
It's
are
the hot
fucking.
honey though.
It's the hot honey.
Hot honey boys.
Check them out. They're ridiculous.
You want to? You want to try them? Very good.
Very good. It's your local.
We don't even get free pretzels for doing that. That was just
Yeah.
that was a legit shout out.
We just really
Sure.
want you to
For
fucking
sure.
have share these with us.
Getting down on their fucking pretzels.
Just grubbing down.
now
So-
How many can you fit in your mouth?
It's about 37, 38.
For real, he's a real deal.
Bud's built like a tree trunk. When he gets fucking excited and he plants his feet right in the middle of a pit, good luck knocking him over. He's a very, very stout but fucking thick guy.
Right, man. I'm taking some lickings.
Like his penis.
Hey, all right. This is his favorite podcast yet.
They call him the stump.
Holy mackerel.
Stumpy.
Yeah. Did you guys play the show with Madball and Mower and Critical Bill?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a good show too, man.
That was the love too. Yeah.
Wasn't
He's a hell of a shit.
Scatterman and Snug
Scatterman and Snug
was on
Brim.
that too.
We played with
Strange
them out
movie.
there. Yeah.
Fuck
I think
yeah.
that's a separate thing actually.
Yeah.
Played-
We play with Paul Wall there too, baby.
Paul Wall.
Oh wow, baby.
Oh wow. We played with Head PE and
Then it burnt.
D-Gaff
Then it
and
burnt the fuck down
Dirtball.
with all our jump boxes
Out there.
in there, man. We had some big ass jump boxes. Shout out to Belly McKnight's jump boxes. That Red Ethics kind of they burnt down in that place.
Damn
You're
it.
down in there. The ones that were spray painted.
Yeah, they were a version. They were one of those. Yeah, you remember?
I remember what you're talking about. Sucks, dude.
Broke my heart, man.
It'd be like that sometimes. R.I.P. to the Hub Ballroom.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? This is one of them shows tonight.
we stood the stand. Yeah, the test of time, man. All these venues are falling. We never got to play at Madison.
It's getting
No.
windy out here. Woo!
Did you guys? Any of you guys attend the fucking Mushroom Head show at what was no longer Tops and Tails, but changed the name of the place? They had Mushroom Head there, and they had fucking Five Finger Death Punch in this bar, and the motherfucker was overfilled, and they could not stop the violence. It was fucking insane.
Yeah, thank you. I booked that. It was actually Top
I booked that.
It was, but it was when this douche lord named fucking Hugh.
Yeah,
I
you.
hope he's dead. I hope he's I hope he's out there dead. I don't hope he's out there. I hope he's dead. I mean, anyways, he was a real piece of shit. But yeah, that was crazy. Those were crazy shows. That Five Finger show was absolutely insane. That should not have happened, but it did. It was freaking awesome.
They were
I think we all played it, right? We played that shit.
Yeah, we played it.
flying. I turned my back and turned around and looked, and I was like, shit. I was like, there. I turned and looked at, and I whispered or I tried to yell in Amy's ear. I was like, just fucking bear down because it's gonna get wild. And all of a sudden, I was like, boom, and we were shoved right into the stage, because it wasn't a normal show. There was fucking tons of people there. Would have never let that shit happen.
It's fucking scary.
Yeah,
they were
I'm
not
saying the
scary.
same thing to my wife every time I go to take a shit. Just bear down. She got to hold my shoulders.
About this before we got out of here. About booking that show at the Lafayette Club with Twist.
Fucking funny.
What?
Twisted.
Twisted?
Club.
Yeah, Lafayette Club.
Yeah, that we didn't play that, but
We were at that though.
we were at that. That was actually my company that I worked for at the time, Harsh Entertainment. That was one of our shows. That was a Green Book Tour show, and that was who was all on that? The ROC,
Yeah, you're right.
ROC, and fucking what was that band? That one
We used to
band.
have the flyer. for
That fucking Well, Society 1 was on it. Wolfpack. Wolfpack.
The old Bloodhound Gang guy, Daddy Longlegs' group.
Right, Daddy Longlegs. That's what I was like. Fuck, I couldn't think of the goddamn band name, but here we are. Yeah, it was an awesome show. There was like we were just talking about it, weren't we, with somebody and shit? Like how many people that weren't there? Like it was like it was crazily like low attendance, but it was kind of cool like that. It was a very intimate fucking show. It was dope as hell. I'm ready. I want to see Twisted on the Green Book tour now. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
What,
Awesome tour.
like maybe 60, 75 to 100 people tops in that
Yeah,
venue.
it was wild, dude. Not a lot of people. It was cool. I mean, it wasn't cool to have a bad show as a company, but it was a cool experience as a fan.
Right. I was there and I was a fan. I was enjoying every bit of it, dude. I just wanted to keep on because that was a really cool show for me, and I wanted to thank you. I didn't know you did something about it, and I just wanted to bring that up before we got out of here. So, where can anybody that wants to look you guys up in your current? Where can you find your stuff?
Oh, the Facebook, all the things, shit, man.
Apple Music, Spotify, we're all there. It's tough on YouTube. You just for videos. Obviously, the Left 4 Dead game came along. We tried to intervene and interject on that and do something, but being that our 4 was backwards, we had no luck. So now when you search us on there, we're like page 282.
Buried.
So you got to be like Left 4 Dead, band, Rockford. Fuck, I don't know.
Definitely check out all of our new shit, though.
But yeah.
I know we all got new videos and new songs, with new bands.
Yep, Darker Than Fiction, Once Upon a Giant, 745, Ricketts. And then, you'll see Left 4 Dead through all those outlets as well, man. Everything's connected. We're all family here.
Now, you guys like get together and maybe work on a couple new tunes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't keep that. Can't
we have
stop
stuff that's not finished. So it'll be finished someday before we die.
I bet you guys got at least a EP worth of shit that you guys never finished.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty, I broke my ankle at a twisted show with Bud and CJ.
Yeah, that was a good one, Scotty.
Is that Castle?
Yeah, that was a night you disappeared too, you fuck.
Hey, why bringing up bullshit? Serious, Scotty.
No, it was really scary.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was fucked up. Anyway,
Which twisted show was that? Was that the same one we're talking about?
No, that was the
Castle.
Castle.
We went to the
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
But it was classic because Scotty was lit. And so we're all three standing there, and then as soon as the lights went down, the lights come on, and he's just standing on the stage, and this fucking dude that was like 3 times his size just football charged him off the stage, and he broke his ankle pretty much.
Yeah.
And then me and Bud had to help him out, carry him out to the car. We went to a Walmart, and then he walked inside there and got food. It was fucking crazy, man. One of my best stories, I think. My favorite ones.
Wow.
Scotty's a tough motherfucker. That's all I can say, man. I'm walking around with a broken ankle trying to get some food and shit.
Bootleg actually broke his anal at an adult film series.
Oh, shit. How do you heal that?
I have no idea. I don't think it. How'd you bounce back from that?
Yeah.
He didn't.
He did it.
Damn, that's hardcore.
It's still blown out.
No.
Sad days.
Damn, yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
Scotty and I ran into each other at the
Hell
last
yeah.
show. So that's when we talked about this shit, man. He was like, "Man, you're having Cody Manson on," and then you're fuck. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude." Thanks, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Like, I see him all the time at every show, and it's always next to a goddamn pit, ironically. And he's always right. Do this. I'm like, all right. And then I go in and I don't see him anywhere.
He's good at talking you into it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he is. Oh, man. It's like here's a Jeff Talbert story. Every time I go into the Minear Tap where he's from, we're both from the same small town, Minear, Illinois. And I go into the Minear Tap and he would be in there, I don't know, probably with his wife at the time and friends or whatever. But he would always be like, "Hey, man, what you doing in here?" I'm like, "Oh, just getting beer and cigarettes for, somebody that probably shouldn't be getting beer and cigarettes." They're like, yeah. And I'd order my shit at the bar because our Casey's would close. It's a small town. The bar's open till 12. Last stop to get beer would be the bar. So we go up there and get a 12-pack to finish our or whatever. I go in there to purchase my beer because I was 21, older than most of my friends. Jeff Talbert be in there and he'd be like, let's do a shot, dude. And I didn't want to look like a bitch in front of one of my heroes or his girls that were with him. So I'd be like, all right, dude, anything but tequila. And what would you give me? Fucking tequila. If you're watching this or you see this, you knew I didn't like tequila and you didn't even get me salt and lime or the sugar or whatever the fuck. You didn't fucking hook. You just said, here's fucking warm tequila. Have at. And we'd cheers and by it. I think
Yeah, I feel you.
It's just tequila, man.
it's like something you drink out of a toilet.
It'd be all right.
Not to get that good shit.
I'm a whiskey drinker myself. But that's my funny Jeff Talbert story.
It's awesome.
He always told me tequila because he knew I didn't like it. But I drank it anyway. So anyway, we'll get out of here. Guys, I appreciate you guys being on here. I want to thank you for being on. This is something that I really wanted to do to give back to the local community. And shit, man, you guys ever want to change again? Or Nick, you want to talk about projects in the future? It was a good time hanging out with y'all.
Oh yeah,
Super rad, dude.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you.
was
Thanks to all
super
the
rad.
people fucking watching too, man.
Oh yeah, man.
All the people out
Later,
there.
boys.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I hope I brought up a few memories for everybody to enjoy and you know, reminisce about. Because
We can talk all night, man.
it was good
Good
shit.
talk, Scotty.
Yeah.
Keep it deadly. Hell yeah,
And-
Rob.
You hanging out in the chat. Appreciate the fuck out of you. Find me on Facebook, Bootleg Dipshit. I'm running this podcast, giving back to the underground community. That's what I'm doing, man.
Y'all
That's
killing it. Thank
Fuck
you.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome shit, man.
Get
So
some
appreciative.
gloves. Go out to get your Bad Touch Supply at Bad Touch Supply, and you can put the promo code Whipstick, one of our homies in the Fun Time guys, as a promo code, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. There you go, Whip. I did my fucking duty. Don't get
Fuck yeah.
we had a great time. I wanted to also talk about that. If you guys want to stick around, we wanted to also discuss. Me and Scoocha Lucha went to the fucking Super Show, and we checked out some fucking awesome bangers of sets. What was that? Flapjack Wilson was in the house.
Oh yeah.
A little white show.
Was
Go
in the
fly.
The white.
I think he's on it.
Clockwork E-Boys outside the venue. We
Oh.
saw both of the boys in the band throw up. This guy over here was hunting down mushrooms. Lucha on the other side.
Sorry.
With
Pretzels.
all over the fucking place. But I had a great time. How about you, Scoocha Lucha? Did you have fun?
Well, I think all three of us, even Killa, could say that the Super Show was super fucking crazy. It was fucking nuts. Everywhere we went, just fucking, there's a lot of that floating around. Let's just say you're a fucking fluttering around like a little butterfly on a unicorn.
Is that one of those bags with the gummy thing?
That's the
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fallopian funnel cake fucking hybrid that my homies back in Oklahoma grew for the Fun Time guys. There's like a collaboration thing.
Can I grab that za?
Yep. I got me a shirt. I was like, man, I'm tapped out, so I didn't like try to spend money. And my girl never gets to drink that often. Do things. Let her buy drinks, you know. I shared that video of by the fucking Clockwork E guys where she's having a great time. There's some magic there. I'm gonna say it right now. There's some magic in them guys. that I've seen in a long time in the Juggalo scene, and I'm so glad that they're trying to fucking get around for it. There's a lot
Is
of
it
shit.
just me or is Bootleg chopping out?
Yeah, he's cutting out.
It's us too.
Am I
Oh, I
cutting?
thought I was just going crazy.
No, he's
Well, Left4Dead's answering them like they can hear what the fuck he's saying, and
I
I'm
know,
over
that's
here
why I
like,
thought I was tripping.
yeah, fucking. I
we're
guess it's just
guessing.
me.
We're good at it.
We're good. They can hear me.
Good guessers.
But I was just saying, man, Clockwork's doing a great thing for the Juggalos. Something that ain't been done in a long time, since the family era. And I appreciate the fuck out of those guys. And they were fucking nice. And anytime you get a chance to go see Clockworky, check them out.
Bootleg just likes them because they play with sex toys on stage. Come on, guys.
And they
Busted.
boof stuff.
I want to check him out now.
They got rubber dicks and fucking vaginas.
Yeah.
They stuff a lot of fucking cocaine in that fake vagina, and then they
And then they do one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's up. We're all grown adults. We need our cocaine.
Yep.
Sounds
I
interesting.
mean, that's not the weirdest cocaine container I've ever seen.
That's a gag.
What is?
Let's interview you.
Yeah, tell us.
Figure out.
What's your favorite Leopard song to do cocaine on?
Oh,
Because I go quiet right after I do that first rail. I'm like, and I just start being quiet, and they're like, "What's wrong with Bootleg? He's on a whole cocaine." No, I'm too old to be
I think
doing
that
that
means
shit.
you have ADHD or something.
Yeah.
43 years old. If I was to take some Adderall or some cocaine for this, give it to you.
What is that on the audio?
I think he said something. He's gonna boost something.
you can't do cocaine.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't do cocaine because I'm too fat and my heart will explode.
here.
That or you
I don't really like cocaine, but I really like the way it smells.
Right.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
As long as they ain't cut with baby laxatives, I got to sit on it.
Yeah, we did a drug
That's
test.
fucking awful.
Squirts.
Fairness, you say you got a drug tester so you can test your shit?
No, you got drug test time a long time ago, and you had baby laxative in your system. You sick fuck.
That's because it still gets me high. It makes my fucking throat numb, but that's just because the baby
You gotta
laxative.
stretch it out.
Right.
They dipped in, they stashed too much, and they had to stretch it out on you.
That thing's
You
like Louis Vuitton.
You guys go down to that fucking,
That's some Casey's Pizza, Mike Pizza.
No.
It's that culinary circle, bro.
yeah, you guys used to go down to the fucking breakfast joint down the street, Thornton or Thorns.
Oh, like no, Brian Montgomery had that little restaurant up there by Thorns, and
Oh,
yeah, what was that shit called?
the Mama's Diner, right?
Like- Dies or something? Nah, some bullshit. Damn, I forget what it was called, but yeah.
Oh man, we used to crush
Fire.
that place though, bro.
Right.
They used to make us the holy motherfucking shit, which was just like everything stacked on top of each other and fucking just crush it, man. Ooh, we all be like 300 pounds. That place was open.
I remember Thorns and Tops and Tails being in competition with each other. If you played at one bar, you couldn't play at the other. Remember that fucking shit?
Yeah. Sorry, that was me. That was kind of like my little rule. So
That's
At
so
least
funny.
you're owning up to
I'm
it.
gangster, bro.
Well, you were
What?
Team Tops and Tails, obviously.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'll be honest, I don't think I ever. I don't
I
think I
played
ever.
Thorns before.
Well, we played
I heard it was ran by a bunch of cokeheads, so I never went there.
those.
Gary
That
Thorne.
would have been like a reason to go there, dude. What do you?
They called him the Kentucky Waterfall. He had like the sweet ass curly mullet. It was like totally like I don't know, man. It was pretty epic. The Kentucky
Yeah.
Waterfall. That's what they called that shit.
I could see it, like in here. Yeah.
Yeah, he had it. Yeah, he actually ended up owning that. Then Tops and Tails became Thorns. Sometime after, down the whole of all the things that place has been. Now it's
Bees.
cruising.
Just bees.
Bees is what it changed to for a minute. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
You owned
yeah.
it.
But that's where that place that's where Kill Iota, Mudvayne, or like the beginning of all things to end or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
Kiliatica.
Yeah, that all that live stuff on that record that was recorded at Tops and Tails when it was called In Cahoots. Yeah. So pretty legendary if you didn't know that. They're bootleg.
I did not know about that place.
Knowing is half the battle.
That's before
G.I.
my
Joe.
time.
Yeah.
I was a Rock 40 and still.
Now, back in the
They're
day,
probably a Gurney or some shit.
Oh yeah, probably the Army.
we're talking about legendary venues. I'm from Ohio, so down in Columbus, I know you guys know the Alrosa Villa, right?
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Dimebag.
Yeah.
Tore down, no longer there no more. They tore
Right,
down.
it's apartments.
Yeah,
Super lame.
yeah. Sucks to see that thing go. Same way like the Players Amphitheater. That was like another one. That was, like Ozfest and all that stuff was held there, and I got to see some pretty good bands there.
Oh, yeah.
I had a couple.
Yeah, we used to play. What is Sandusky close?
Huh?
Is Sandusky close to you guys?
We're about like an hour and a half away, 2 hours.
Oh, okay, so it's not that close.
See, we're in Marion, so it's like 30 minutes away from Columbus. So an hour.
Yeah, word.
We play Columbus though.
Yeah,
I'm hella far away from everything.
Oh
in
yeah,
Ohio.
we played with 30-06.
Yeah, in Columbus.
Yeah, 'cause, like that's
Circa what? 05?
yeah.
05.
They're from Columbus.
They're badass.
Yeah, 30-06 and Stylo. They were both from Columbus because they went to fucking Ohio State.
Yeah.
Buckeyes.
Oh yeah. Well, again, I want to thank you guys for fucking taking the time to hang out. Who the fuck is
Hello?
He's a funny ass ringtone, ain't it? Hello, Don Johnson.
Hello?
All right.
guys go. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Check out our page for giveaways. And Troy's still working on putting out some music. I know he is. He's always in his fucking studio doing something. You can always find him live on his page if you want to fucking chat with him, though.
Definitely.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Love the ski mask.
Exactly. And then the fucking Baroness is commissioner at Come Get the Promo Cut. That's a page that we run where we all wrestling promos on each other. We don't actually wrestle, but we fucking make fun of each other. Acting like we get to making fun of each other. You can find the Baroness there, and Steve DeLucia, and the Harvester, and myself. And Come Get the Promo.
Yeah.
And if you want to go to Forever Face Alley, if you're an AXE Ala Zulu fan and you want to become a fucking Alley member, go on in there, become an Alley member. And if you're faceless, try to get a mask. This guy is trying to give a Forever Face away. So,
Hey, do I have to be faceless? Because I don't have a bar.
No, just gotta be Zooligan Appreciation or Faceless, and you're entered, brother. As long as somebody tags you,
Oh, I
get your
can
wife
do
to
that.
tag you.
Yeah.
I tagged fucking Dustin Flower because Mr. Mad Bash.
Mad Bash Studios.
Yeah, shout out to Mad Bash. Shout out to you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to get out of here. You guys want to check out Left4Dead? I've put up some links to listen to their music. Like they said, they're on Spotify and all those places you can find music with their other projects. Anybody
You
else
can see the photo that comes up on Spotify. Is them guys wearing their socks and stuff like they were talking about, wearing like emo soccer players.
That's fucking great.
There it is.
Send
There
the
it is.
tomorrow. Hey, there it is right there. Dustin, I hope you get picked. I hope you get picked, man. It's about time you got one. Shit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you next week on the Hordecast Live.